Yo, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Hope you guys are all doing well. It's Oscar and we're back again with another video. Today we're going to be talking about a pretty unique chip. This chip right here, which is, I hope the camera's picking it. It's a Wynn 500 tournament, no mold Paulson. And this chip has a unique story to it. One that most people don't know, and something, I mean, I've always been intrigued by this chip and the other chips in that tournament set, but never truly understood the story up until doing a little bit of research just now, and I want to quickly share it with you guys. So let's dive into it. I think most people don't really know. Most people think this is a prototype chip. It's not really a prototype. It's actually an actual Wynn tournament chip, and it has a unique story. So let's dive into that real quick. We'll make this short and simple, and let's talk chip history. So like I mentioned, this is an actual Wynn tournament chip that they used probably in the early 2000s or so. I'm not sure about the exact date of when it was used, and I'm not sure if the chip guide or chip rack has an actual issue date. I didn't look into that far, but I did happen to quickly look this up because, I mean, I recently got this chip off eBay. It was an eBay auction, just recently got it, but I know there's a whole bunch of people, at least I've seen sets from a few people on PCF where they have, 600 or 1,000 chips. Whatever it may be, I knew these were actual Wynn tournament chips. I've seen kind of the dibble-dabble of Wynn prototype chip being used, but never knew the actual story. So, interestingly enough, it doesn't have too crazy of a story. Like I said, I think these were used in the early days of Wynn. Obviously, Wynn opened up around 2008, I believe, and after that, they used these chips, which, to be honest, they don't, and I hope the camera picks up, they don't seem like they got a whole bunch of use at all. This one that I have is relatively sharp. All the ones I've seen pictures of on PCF, they're all relatively sharp. And it's interesting. So I found a set on PCF from Rain Man Trail, and it says, here we go, it's Wynn season. He happened to do like a raffle for a 300-piece set. And there was somebody called Just Some Dude, who's actually still active, hasn't been active since June. He kind of was the detective, and he kind of did the history behind the set. And there's also some history on Apache's website. But these chips were made, and this is a story behind it. The chips were made for a special Wynn Las Vegas, or especially made for Wynn, to be used in a celebrity charity gambling event, which they sponsored on May 25th of 2006 in New York City. So these weren't even used in, Las Vegas. So they were used in New York City. The event was held as a fundraiser for pediatric cancer research. Beyonce, Heidi Klum, and several other extremely attractive and or wealthy celebrities were in attendance for this gambling charity event, raising over $400,000 for the cause. In this little article on PCF, there's pictures of the event where the chips are in the chip trays. They're on the craps tables. They're on the craps tables, on the blackjack tables, or the blackjack table. But nowhere does it actually, say poker tournament. So I think these were just used for a charity tournament, charity kind of series event, which essentially is what it sounds like, hosted by Wynn in New York. For these higher end celebrity, people. So they don't, and that's probably why it seems that they don't have that much use. If they were actual tournament chips, they were used a couple times, they probably have a lot more use on them, but that's the ultimate reason they don't have the use. Going on Apache's website, there's a whole story of how they were found, how they listed. They were listed on eBay. Back in 2016, Apache wrote, "Celebrities were blown away last month when the Wynn chips surfaced on eBay. I was in awe myself when I saw them and could not believe the seller did not know their value and sold them as low as 29 cents each. One very lucky guy snatched them all up and showed them on PokerTip forum. I finally saw the chips and was shocked at how nice they are. Nothing is more important than appearance, and this is the best looking set I have seen. The T500, which is the same one that I have here, looks good enough to eat. The chips are very rare and in brand new condition. Not only are these chips from Las Vegas, but they are from the Wynn Casino. The Wynn is one of the best casinos in the world, and you're looking at the best tournament chips ever made." So that's ultimately the story. I went on WorthPoint, which you can essentially see kind of old eBay listings, and I found back in 2015, which would explain when these chips were, released. The original listing for the thousands, $40 for a rack, 105,000 valued white chips, great for your poker table or home casino game. Comes in boxes pictured from the Wynn Las Vegas Playday opening day 2015. So even that person didn't fully understand the true story behind them, because like I said, they were used in 06 when the charity event was held in New York City, but they were sold 9 or 10 years after that, meaning the Wynn probably held on to them like most casinos do for NCV chips, held on to them for quite some time, and then maybe had an auction, or inside maybe employee or some higher up kind of didn't want them anymore and sold them off, and then that's how the public got them. Interesting story, the Rio WSOP chips that everybody ever wanted, those chips, from my understanding, they got destroyed. So the chance of ever having a full playable set of those is no longer available, but having the playable chance of having a Wynn charity series tournament set is definitely available. So I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of short, quick video. Something interesting, like I mentioned, most people don't know about the story. Most people think they're prototype chips. They are Wynn tournament chips. They were used in 06 in New York City for a celebrity charity gambling event. Heidi Klum was there, Beyonce was there, and a whole bunch of other apparently extremely attractive and wealthy celebrities were there as well. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please drop a like. If you have any comments, put those down below. If you're new here, please consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.